Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. You can probably hear the air conditioner running in the background. It's too hot for me to turn it off, so it'll be this. Think of it as white noise in the background, and will help you get better at playing ukulele. Um, Today we're playing Aloha Oe, so you need to run over to jollyrogerukulele.com, pick up the sheet music. This is lesson 28 of 30. And so next week, we're going to be wrapping this bad boy up, and you're going to be an amazing player. So let me change out the text and add the link, enter, edit, settings, open a new window, update, and update. While that's updating, I will go post on Twitter. https:// oops, I need to have a colon. You put a semicolon, it doesn't work. jollyrogerukulele.com. Okay, there's that. That's 28. Aloha. Hey. Alright, and let's put the little picture on. Dink, dink. Downloads, ukulele, kick your fanny, foundations, megaphone, lesson 28, and tweet. Alright, good. Patience. Alright, we've tweeted. Let's see, it's Friday, so we'll have a smaller turnout than usual, which is fine. We'll have the right people here today to wrap this thing up. Had a good week. We've played Carnival of Venice, some from Italy, Daisy Bell, something from the number one song from 92. We played Key of C Arpeggio, an original piece by me, and we've played Aloha Oe, a ukulele standard. So next Monday, we have our Kick Your Fanny Friday Monday edition concerts. And we'll be wrapping up the Foundation series on Tuesday with Scarborough Fair. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week, I think we will just play. And then we will put a cap on Foundations for a little while. So hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Can't remember, it's pretty hot here in Denver today. The clouds have moved in, so hopefully it'll start to cool down. But we had a kind of a toasty day. I was out running around earlier doing some errands, and goodness sakes, I didn't like it. Let's see. Diane is in. Hey, from Pueblo. How's the weather down there, Diane? Marilyn Q is in the house. She's in from California. Just be a small turnout today. We'll probably have a few more people join us as we get going along. Here's what we need to do today. We need to talk about Aloha Oe. And this is a stretch piece from... this is a stretch piece. Why is this giving me this weird thing? In other words, this is a pretty hard song. And it's definitely on level with Book 2. And so if you're able to play this, you should feel really good. Like, yep, I'm doing what I need to be doing. And if you are struggling with it, it makes sense to me that this is a little bit hard to do. So let's pull it up and get started on it. I don't have it in my gadget yet, so there. Okay, so we noticed that, hey Rob, 88 degrees and cloudy in northeast Texas. All right, that's a pretty good day, right? Cloudy and 88, that's okay. You can deal with that. All right. Clearly, at this point, you know I should not be singing anything ever, but there's no way I'm going to be singing these Hawaiian words. Hawaiian is a phonetic language, and if you hear people from Hawaii sing this, you're like, yeah, I'm not trying. I'm not going to try to do that. So, yeah, beautiful, beautiful song. Fascinating, true story about this. It's written by the Queen of Hawaii in 1878. And welcoming some business people over from the mainland. That was a mistake on her part because very shortly thereafter she was out of office. And as you know, Hawaii now has basically been overrun by mainland people. So yeah, so but is a real, and the Queen of Hawaii, according to legend, was a huge ukulele fan. She really enjoyed playing on it, and I think we probably play ukulele today because she got into it. So Diane says 95 down in Pueblo. Phew, pretty toasty. Warren's in from Australia. Good morning to you. And Warren finally joined the orchestra. So excited to have you, Warren. It's about time, bud. Warren's headed into winter. We're in the midst of summer. Let's see. Michelle is in. Hey, Michelle. 70 degrees, sunny, perfect day in Oregon. And let's see. Beautiful, dry as a bone. I know California is not getting any rain, so that's a problem. So let's revisit these chords. Day 2, we did that little booklet, right, with all the kids' songs in it. In that booklet is Aloha Oe, I think, but if you're not, this is, I'm 99% sure it's in there. No, it's not. I didn't put it in because I can't sing it. But the 3 chords in that book were A, and then D, and then E7. And I like to start with those 3 chords, not because they're the most popular chords ukulele players play, but because they're the most approachable. They make the most sense the way your hand moves when you're learning. And so now you guys have learned, and you are probably pretty comfy with A, D, E7, A. And baritone players, you're looking at your A chord. It looks hard like this D chord. It's over there. The D chord looks like a ukulele G chord, and then your E7 is super easy. You just slide your index finger back there. So we all have our chords, and hopefully we're all killing it. 94 and sunny down in New Mexico. Hey, Ronnie, good to see you. And so I'm not going to sing it, but those are your 4 chords, or 3 chords. Da 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 dum da 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 dum dum da dum dum da dum dum da da dum dum da da dum da dum ba dum bum 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 ba da bum bum ba da bum bum. Aloha 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 oe eke da ba dum bum bum ba dum bum 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 ba fond embrace bum 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 until we meet again. Okay, so that's the basic of it. If you haven't seen Elvis's Blue Hawaii, you probably have never heard this song. But it was written by the Queen of Hawaii on probably, we don't know, might have been on a guitar, but probably on a ukulele. And so it's kind of our song. Like, we get this one. We don't have too many that are songs that are ukulele specific, like ukulele repertoire. And this actually lays out very cleanly and pretty on the ukulele. So let's give it a try. Let's play the melody first so you can get comfy with it. The challenge with this song is that the notes are all crazy lengths. They're not exactly what you'd usually expect. And so pay attention as you're plucking your notes, that you're also checking the standard notation up there. Eighth notes, dotted quarter notes. You have a 16th note that sneaks in there, a dotted eighth note. You have a lot of different types of notes in there. And if you listen to the MP3 or how we're going to do it right now, we'll get real close, and then your job is to figure out how the length of those sounds are represented up there on the standard notation, which you've already gotten probably pretty good at. Let's play the melody. 1, 2, 3. Into measure 5. Okay, it's a pretty little song. I really like the melody. I also think if you'll talk yourself into all of the fours and all of the fives, you're going to play with your pinky when you're playing that melody. If you'll do that, it'll just jump right out of your instrument, and you will be like, oh yeah, I can play that, no problem. Okay, one more time, melody only. 1, 2. Sorry. Mm-hmm. 3, 4. Okay, a little A chord at the end there. Remember the wiggly. And that's what you're supposed to do. But obviously, that's the sheet music says you're supposed to do that. But if you did this or that, what else do ukulele? Oh, we could do classical guitar rolled chord. They don't really work on ukulele because you have this high pitched note on the top, and they always sound a little wanky. All right, you ready to do the tough uke? Let's see if we can do this really slow. Take your time. Know that it's a hard piece. This is definitely a book 2 level experience, and so just be patient with yourself. From the top, I'll use the thumb all the way through. 1, 2. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a 3-beat counting. 1, 2, 3. Oh, oh, A chord with your pinky. Hit the 2 and then a D chord. And then a little A chord. Rest stroke, hit the 1. Add your pinky on 4. Switch to an E7. Grab the 1 and then put the E7 right back on. Pinky on 5 and 4. And then an E7 again. A chord with your pinky on 4. Change it out for ring on 2. D chord. 402. A chord. Rest stroke. Partial D chord. Roll it down to get the 2. Open. Put your E7 chord on, but put your pinky up on 4. Then roll your pinky up. And then A chord. D chord partial. D chord full. Bar on 2, pinky on 8 or 5. Hit the 2. A chord. Add your pinky. 2 zeros real fast. E7 with your pinky. Change it out for your ring. Back to your pinky. And then open. And a normal E7. 1, 2, 5. Pull it back and add your A chord. D chord. Open D chord. Bar and a 5. Bunch of A chords here. pinky. E7, add the 4. 4 on the bottom. Ring finger. Pinky on 4. And then an A chord. And when you see a mess like that, 4-5, 4-6, which is really read 6-4, 5-4, you're thinking, what's the lowest number? 4. I'm going to put a bar on 4. Then I'm going to figure out what else I have to do. I put a 5 on the second string and a 6 on the third string. Oh, I've done this a million times. A bar on 4, F shape in front of it, give it a little strum. Okay. Just a little higher pitched A chord. You can use a regular A chord there, but it's a little higher up. And as you guys can tell, start with your F chord, slide it up 1, becomes F sharp, slide it up 2, it's F sharp, or G, slide it up 3, it's a G sharp, and on the 4, it's an A. And that's what you're hitting. All right, let's play it one time through, then we'll play it on baritone. You guys are good for the weekend to prepare for your Monday concert. From the top, 1, 2, 3. I like that song. I've been teaching this since day one of ukulele, and I don't know how many people I've convinced that this is a really great song, but I know it's a really great song. Like, I think it's a really great song, and it is hard to play, but it really does. It sounds just like it's supposed to, like, you want to go to Hawaii after listening to that. And the other nice thing about it is you're not really supposed to play it fast. You're really supposed to let it be really slow like that, and let all of the tones build. And definitely a stretch piece in the sense that there's hard to tell the A chords from the E7s when you're just peeking at the tablature, because one's 2-1 and the other's 1-2, and it's really easy to get confused as to which one you're doing and hit the wrong one. But I think overall, once you get that taken care of, you end up with a ukulele classic. Let's grab the baritone version. Well, where is it? Come here, mister. Click, click, share. Yeah, Diane says, hey, that's kind of a fun song. And Warren says, sounds good. Again, it's not a song everybody knows. but every Hawaiian knows it for sure. And so the one thing I have found is when you play, every Hawaiian wants to play it a little different, right? That's not how it goes. It goes differently because they all, in whatever school they're in or whatever village they're in or whatever, everybody has their own way of doing it a little bit. But every Hawaiian knows it. And since we are playing an instrument with a Hawaiian heritage, it's good to have one that one Hawaiian song that you just can nail. The other Hawaiian songs that are out there, there's so many that are not Hawaiian at all. This business with tiny bubbles and all this stuff. And there's a million Tin Pan Alley songs that all feature Hawaii, but they're not really Hawaiian songs. The actual Polynesian songs are a whole different ball of wax. I find them a little bit boring on myself, but they are definitely, you can go buy a book of Hawaiian songs, and you got to learn to read the words and all this stuff. So it can be a fun challenge in and of itself. This is just the one that I know was high level classic. Let's give this a try on baritone. Ukulele players, we should talk very quickly. Your main chord is E, right? So that's a bar on 4, pinky on 7. That's your E chord. Okay. And bar on 4, pinky on 7. You then can dive down and hit an A, but it's going to sound a little out of sorts. So rather than do that, just switch to the A chord here, bar on 4, F shape in front. So you go from your C shape to your F shape. Okay, just leave a bar on 4. And then those two chords are related, okay? And then your only other chord on here is a B7, and that one you just slide your bar down to. No matter what you do, you got to use your bar anyway. So bar on 2, and then your A7 shape in front of it. So it's a bar on 2 with your middle finger, 3rd fret, 3rd string, right? And so the chords you end up using are... Okay, so that way, and the nice part about that, guys, those of you on ukulele, that is sort of brings you full circle with, hey, when we started we were playing A chord, D chord, E7, A, and now we're playing B chord, A chord, B7, E chord. And I think the other reason to play this with bars, one, you have to play your E with a bar. But if you then go to A and it doesn't have a bar, and then your B7 does have a bar, it just kind of creates a weirdness in the overall chord feeling that you may not want to have. You don't want to have it. And so just use everything with a bar. Then you're in control of all of your notes, and you're also working on your bar chords at the same time. And sometime in August, we're going to do a bar chord workshop, and it always makes me laugh because most people are like, this just hurts my hand, and the rest are like, oh my gosh, this is magic. So that's what I like about it. All right, we're going to play through Aloha Oe one time on baritone. You ukulele players, most of you guys are ukulele players. Let's see how you do. See if you can strum along with me. Remember, 4 beats per measure. I probably would do 2 strums per measure. This is a slow song. No reason to, be belting it out. Let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3. didn't play that well. I want to play it one more time, real quick. 1, 2, 3. Just lovely. Hey guys, over the weekend you have Carnival of Venice, your Italian tune to get caught up. I just goofed something up here. Hold on. Carnival of Venice. You could get your Italian on. Get your spaghetti onto the ukulele. Daisy Bell, #1 song from '92. And so be working on that one this weekend. The key of arpeggio, the one that hurt our fingers and our hand, our whole hand, that every single thing in that one's coming up in book 2. So it's a good one to use as an exercise. It's also a pretty good song. And then the Aloha Oe. Then we'll play all that stuff on Monday, ukulele and baritone. So make sure you study your chords on the baritone piece as well. And then we'll play through that on Monday. Tuesday we have Scarborough Fair, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week we will just play from the list from that book. So be looking through your favorite songs from Foundations class, and we will play through those, and then figure out which songs you're really struggling with, and then you just, when we come into class, you say, hey, can we work on this one, or let's play this one, or whatever, right? So you can do whatever you want. Otherwise, we do the songs I want to do, and those are always the same 6. So I'd love it if you come on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with songs that you'd like to work on. So go through the book, book 1, and find those songs you'd like to put a little bit more time in on, and then we will do that following next week. And then after that, you guys are in book 2, right? And so I haven't quite figured out the schedule for August. I know I'm going to be taking a little bit of time off to do some various things, and but we will start again a new book 1 session in September. And so if you're like, oh boy, this has been a lot, I'm really struggling, or whatever, it's possible, then you will come take that class when it's time again. So hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for being here. Remember to hit the thumbs up, and I get an ice cream cone every single time you hit that. So that's why I'm getting fat. And thanks for being here. I will see all of you on Monday. Have a great weekend, and get outside, shake it off. Don't stand next to anybody. They're trouble. So Rob sure starts off like, it does sound like How Great Thou Art. It really does. It really does. Yeah. It's interesting. That's a big song in the Nazarene church, and that I grew up in. And yeah, it absolutely sounds like that. That's funny, Rob. Yeah, definitely. How Great Thou Art. That's funny. All right. Mahalo, Ronnie. Good to see you. Rob, thanks for being here. And you bet. Warren, all the way in from Sydney, thanks for being here. Diane, Q, as always. And Michelle, good to see you. And I think did I catch everybody? Hopefully I caught. Oh, Diane, huh? Thank you all. Have a wonderful weekend. I will see all of you in book 2. I don't remember what we're doing over there, but you should come over and play with us. Bye. Peace. Mm-hmm.